The year is 2007. You're listening to Buy You a Drink even though you're not old enough to drink yet. And if you were old enough to drink back then, I'm sorry. Maybe your family will actually come visit your nursing home this year.
This is your dad. Dad. What the fuck?
In November of 2007, Infinity Ward and Activision released Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, a game whose cultural, economical, and overall impact can't be overstated. You begged your parents to buy you this game. Literally everyone had it, and if you didn't, you were a loser. I guarantee you were one of the
Hey girl, where my hug at?
kids at school if you didn't have this game.
Where is it?
Assuming your parents weren't evil, you got this game for Christmas that year, and after popping that disc into your 360 or PS3, this is what you saw.
50,000 people used to live here.
The leap forward in graphics was impressive for the time, especially if you were already a Call of Duty fan. Compare its most previous title at that point, Call of Duty 3.
I got $5 says you can't hit 4 in a row.
This still looks like a PS2 game. The jump to this was incredible.
Our honor.
Up to this point, the main focus of Call of Duty titles was the campaign gameplay. Now don't get me wrong, the campaign in Call of Duty 4 was great and deserves all the praise it gets and then some, all gillied up being a standout moment in gaming, even being used as the demo gameplay shown off ahead of the game's release at E3 2007. What I want to focus on today was a little tab down here that said multiplayer. Previous CODs had multiplayer, but not like this. Now on your first time playing, your screen would have looked something like this. Not many options besides find a match. You probably didn't know the game modes, but Team Deathmatch was self-explanatory. You were quickly greeted by a loading screen onto a game and something called Backlot, and prompted to select a class. These class select screens have been in previous CODs, pre-built classes like Rifleman, Scout, Heavy Assault, which you could pick but not customize. In Call of Duty 4, you would use these pre-made classes until you raked up to level 4, which hopefully only took you a couple of games.
Helicopter support standing by. Enemy UAV is airborne.
After level 4, create a class was unlocked, where you learned you could customize weapons, perks, and equipment that you would unlock through playing and leveling up. So now you're loading into maps with custom guns and custom attachments. You eventually get 3 kills without dying. Flashy text pops up on screen with audio cue UAV standing by. This pure dopamine injection is called a kill streak. Call of Duty 4 featured 3 kill streaks, which included the 3 kill UAV that periodically marked enemies for you and your team on the map for 30 seconds. For 5 kills, the airstrike, which allowed the player to choose a location on the map to attack with air ordnance. And for 7 kills, the chopper, which allowed an AI-driven helo pilot to fly around the map for a short time and eliminate enemy players not in cover. Each round became a game inside a game due to these kill streaks. First team to get a UAV usually led to someone else on that team getting a UAV as well. There are some perks that counter these streaks, so there became a sort of checks and balances system with perk selection. Do you want more bullet damage from your weapons, or to be undetectable by UAVs? Do you want extra ammo for your primary weapon, or do you want 2 RPGs for taking down helicopters? This incentive and ease to keep playing along with small, fast-paced map design ushered in the new direction of Call of Duty multiplayer, the arcade shooter. This addictive gameplay loop, along with the environment the game was released into, was a structure for monumental success. But what was there to do after you unlocked everything? You could give back all you had earned and reset your level back to 1. In return, your new rank would have a different emblem next to it. This was called entering prestige mode and could be done 10 times in total. Now, if you hear this and you're wondering, why would anyone do that? The answer is social status. A quick way to brag to your friends or show random people in your lobby that you were a serious gamer. Higher prestige emblems usually meant you had more experience with the game and might be a better player. One thing you may have noticed when first starting your COD 4 journey was occasionally in matches you would hear other players talking during gameplay.
Hello there.
Up to this point in my gaming life, I'd only played online games on my PS2, where using mics was very rare. But the new Xbox 360 came with a headset that plugged directly into the controller. This opened the gateway to trash talking and more strategic gameplay, but more importantly was another reason COD 4 exploded in popularity. The social aspect encouraged in the game, along with the game being enjoyable to play, was the perfect storm that led to Call of Duty Modern Warfare becoming the juggernaut it is, as well as paving the path forward for many sequels to follow. Playing and grinding the game for hours on end would arguably be nothing without the social aspect. These moments that happened way back in 2007 were going on to form lifelong friendships and memories for many players. All of these become core memories for me. Getting my first 7 kill streak, entering prestige mode for the first time, meeting new people, partying up, experiencing new game modes that other people enjoy. reaching 10th prestige, hearing rumors of gold mastery camos, hitting a 5-person spawn snipe on vacant. Even now, nearly 20 years later, I can clearly remember the days of getting home from school, turning on the Xbox, starting a party, and playing for hours. Just grinding levels, playing and talking with my friends while laughing, and eventually doing it all again the next day. These were really enjoyable times in my life, and sometimes I wish I can go back to those stress-free days. I made a new Xbox Live account to record this gameplay, and nostalgia hit me hard while playing. The visuals, the sounds, the maps, the guns, they seemed to temporarily bring me back. I know this game was remastered in 20-whatever, bundled with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, but going back and playing the original on 360 is just special. The quality gameplay, the replayability, the social aspect, everything. This game was special.
50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
Our so-called leaders prostituted us to the West, destroyed our culture, our economies, our honor.